Hello, my name is Жанна Бугибаевна and welcome to my course. Today we are going to deal with vocabulary, especially house and home expressions. So let's get started. So these words and expressions all have to do with house and home. So they're all expressions that have the word house or home in them. So first of all, I want to explain the difference between house and home. So there's a little bit of a difference. A home means a house, an apartment, or it can be a condo. It can be any place a person lives, okay? So a home, a place where you live. This is different from a house. So a house is one type of building, okay? So a house is not an apartment, it's not a condo. The house is a very specific type of building. So that's the difference between home and house. So again, home refers to anywhere a person lives. For example, for some kind of people, tent is a home. But a house is a type of building. And there might be nobody who lives in the house, okay? I might have 4 houses, but one of these house I live in is my home. So that's the difference. So next, let's look at some very common expressions. The first one is the word hometown. So I'm going to give you an example of this sentence. My hometown is Toronto. So what do you think? What hometown means? Yes, hometown is the place you are from. For example, I have a friend from Paris and he was born in Paris. And my friend's hometown is Paris. Okay? So some people come from big hometowns, other people come from small hometowns. Okay? So the hometown is where you were born or where you spent your childhood, where you were living when you were a child. That's your hometown. Understandable? The next word is homesick. So let's notice to the pronunciation of these words. The home is a loud word. For example, hometown and homesick. So you pronounce home in these words louder than town and sick. The main word in these expressions, home. So here is example. I'm homesick. I miss my family. Okay? So what do you think? What means the homesick? It means that you are sad or happy. So if you are homesick, it means that you are sad. So why are you sad? Because you are not at home. You are not in your country. So you are far from where you live. Maybe you are traveling, you are studying in another city or country, whatever. Okay? The next word is homeless and homelessness. So these words have the same meaning, but it's this is an adjective and this is a noun. So if you give some examples of this, for homeless, I sleep on the streets. I'm homeless. So this means I don't have a home. I don't have a place to live. I live on the streets. Clear? So, sometimes when you go to different cities, for example, big cities, there are a lot of people on the street. They're asking for money and they don't have a place to live. We say those people are homeless. But when we talk about this problem, we say the problem is homelessness. Okay, so that's a noun form. So there is a lot of homelessness in Toronto. So there are a lot of homelessness in many parts of the world, unfortunately. So both words mean that you don't have a home. So to the next expression. So it's a very positive expression. Home, sweet home. The example is home, sweet home. So what do you think? This is a happy expression or a sad expression? Yes, that's very positive expression. When we say home, sweet home, when we've been away from our home, either traveling or maybe we went to work. And when we return to our home, we are happy. Oh, I'm at home. Finally, I can put on my pajamas. I can, have dinner. I'm so happy to be at home, it means. So when people arrive at their home, they say sometimes, sweet home. Home, sweet home. So it means I'm very happy to be here at home. Clear? So next, let's look at some other common expressions with the words house and home. Okay, so our next two words are very important because students often mix them up. They often confuse them. The words are housework and homework. A lot of students have mistakes because they both have the word work in them. But the one is house and the next is home. So what's the difference? What do you think? Well, let's look at the housework first. Housework has to do with cleaning your house. It can be doing the laundry, it can be washing dishes, it can be cooking or any other works. So all the work that you keep your house clean is housework. So for example, she does all the housework. So it means she does all the cleaning, all the cooking, all the laundry, for example. So this is very different than homework. You see? So homework is the work you get at school or university to do at the house. And next you bring the next day to the school or university to your teacher. Okay? So here is an example. Our teacher gave us too much homework. So a lot of students say this. Homework is very good, though, right? It's good to get as much practice as possible. Well, the next expression, make yourself at home. This is a very, very important expression for when you have people who come to your house to visit, okay? So imagine you came to my house. What would I say when you come in? What would I say? Oh, make yourself at home. Can I get you something to drink? Well, it means I wanted to be comfortable at my home. So please feel comfortable here. Clear? Make yourself at home. Please have a seat. Make yourself at home. It's an expression we use all the time, very, very often, whenever we want to tell someone, welcome to our home, please feel comfortable. So the next expression, a lot of students don't know, but this is a very important expression for when you go to a restaurant. So this is a very important restaurant expression. On the house. It's on the house. The meaning is very positive. It's a very good meaning. Clear? So it means something at a restaurant is free. Okay? So you don't have to pay for it. So for example, maybe drinks are on the house. That means drinks are free at this restaurant. So the next word is also about restaurants. House specialty. When we talk about a house specialty, it means the meal or the type of food the restaurant is famous for. So it's a dish the restaurant makes the best. Okay? So for example, pizza is their house specialty. This means that pizza is a meal that they make the best if you come to this restaurant. So it means the best thing. So you should have the pizza if you be in this restaurant. So all these expressions that we can use in everyday life, it's very important, it's very useful about house and home. So next, let's look at a couple more expressions. So, house wine. This is a word when you're going to restaurant or bars and you like to drink. The house wine is usually the cheaper wine at a restaurant. Okay? So if you don't want to spend a lot of money at a restaurant and you want something that is a kind of recommended by the restaurant, you can ask for the house wine. Now, wine usually comes in red or white, And according to this, they can ask the question like this. For example, would you like the house red? That means the house is red wine. Or would you like the house white? The next expression is house music. For those who have loved to go party, to love to go clubbing, who like going out on Friday nights, you might hear house music. So house music is a type of dance music that is very, very popular. So, for example, the club plays house and hip-hop music. So these are the types of music they play. So house in a genre of music that's good for dancing. Next expression is full house. Here is an example, but then I'll tell you what it means. It's a full house. There are no more tickets for the play. So full house has to do with the word full, meaning there is many people in the place. We use this mainly when we talk about theater and plays. Okay? So if you ever go to New York and you want to watch a play, maybe there is no tickets because it's full house, meaning it's full. There is so many people watching this play. Okay? So a full house means a place has many people. So every ticket has been bought for a play. So finally, the last word for today, very common, we like to talk about house parties. So house party is a party that somebody has at their house. Okay? We can also use it when the party, or when we talk about parties at people's apartments or condo, or anywhere somebody lives. So a house party when you go to a party at a parent's home. Clear? So for example, what are you doing tonight? I'm going to a house party tonight. It means you are not going to a party at a club, you are going to a party at a house. And you are probably going to somebody's house. Clear? So alright, so I hope that you have learned a lot today about the difference between house and home and some expressions concerning home and house. So that is all for today. See you!